He doesn't want to commit. Here's what to do. Hello, ladies. Thanks for tuning in. Before we start, I want to thank you for being here. And, let me start again. Hello, ladies. Thanks for tuning in. Before we start, I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget that I'm going to put a replay on YouTube in case you can't stay till the end. But yeah, today I want to talk about what to do if he doesn't want to commit. And I want us to dive in to understand male psychology better so that you can have the upper hand and get him to commit this time around. How are you? How are you guys? So I have been absent here a bit, but mainly on YouTube. So yeah, and YouTube is making me pay the price for it. So yeah, I decided to post a video today. So here it is. So I'm gonna wear my glasses because we are going to study men. Okay. I'm good, thank you. So let me type the title so that everyone can get a notification and join us. He doesn't want to commit. Okay. So first of all, I want you to understand male psychology better and understand what it feels like for a man to date. So it's not that most men are, virgin or they are complete losers and all of that, okay? And that's not actually the kind of men you meet, because those complete losers, they don't even, like, women don't even look at them, and that's for another day, okay? So today I'm gonna talk about normal men, the men that you like, and ideally high value men who respect women, men who are generous, and all of that. And you see husband material in them. So what happens to those men? So those men have a past. They have been in relationships before, but what you need to know is that many of those men, they entertain you, but they don't feel like they chose you. You see, they might be dating you because you are the one who initiated. Maybe if you are girlfriend and boyfriend, you have been girlfriend and boyfriend for years, and he still doesn't want to propose. The thing is, like, he's not in love and doesn't feel like he chose you. You see. So the issue that the modern man has when it comes to his love life is that he feels like he never really chose his partner. He feels like he was chosen by her, and that's a bad thing. You really want your guy to feel like dating you was his idea. So I want you to have a look a little bit at yourself and how you approach dating. Like, do you feel like men come to you, or you do a bit of chasing? And I say this with a lot of love and respect, but what I have noticed is that many women do the chasing without knowing it. So let me explain. So last night I was on a call with one of my students, and she was talking to me about a guy she met recently, and he lives abroad, and she was excited because she was about to be in his city, and she messaged him to tell him, yeah, I will be in your city, blah blah. I would love to meet you, even if it's just for a meal. And this is you doing the chasing. You see, it's okay for you to tell him, oh, by the way, I will be in your city and all of that. Now your job is to see how excited he is to seeing you. You see. And I know that she did that without knowing that she was doing the chasing, but she is. And now the guy isn't even, showing too much excitement about meeting her and all of that. He really needs to feel like this was his idea, and he's planning everything. He knows the places he wants to show you and all of that. Okay, so there is that. So the issue men have is that they don't really know, how to approach you. If you follow me, it's because you are beautiful, you have high standards, you want a power couple, maybe you are Christian and you want a man who knows God as well and all of that. So yeah, you are ambitious in your love life, and you have a very clear idea of the family that you want to build and all of that. So yeah, that's amazing. And one thing that I wanted to share on this life is that men, they look at you, they find you attractive and all of that, but it's hard for them to approach because they are afraid of rejection. You see, so if you tend to hang out with your group of 10 friends, like even to go to the bathroom, you are with your group of 20 friends, it's going to be really hard for men to approach you. Like, women feel like a guy will sit there. Well, women feel like they have to sit. They just have to sit, and the guy will cross the room to say hi, to initiate and all of that. No, it doesn't work like that. A normal guy won't do that. He's going to look at you, think, oh my God, she's so attractive and all of that. But it's going to be extremely hard for him to make that move. So you need to start looking for ways to make yourself more approachable, and that's something that actually we work a lot on my when I coach women. You see, you need to look at your life and look at ways for you that look at how you could make yourself more approachable. You see, because most importantly, like, as a pretty woman, you actually, it's even harder for you to get approached because men are intimidated by hot women. You see, so you need to find out how to stay hot, obviously, while making yourself friendly and approachable. Sorry. Okay. Don't worry, guys, if you can't stay till the end, I'm gonna put the replay on YouTube. And also, yeah, I want to say that dating is a numbers game. Okay, dating is a numbers game, but it's also about strategy and self-esteem. Okay, you can meet 10,000 men, doesn't mean that now you're gonna get commitment. Well, you can get commitment. Actually, I would say that women can get commitment, but what you want is princess treatment, monogamy, and you want his love, right? Well, if you want that, then you need to work on your femininity. So it means working on your attachment style, so you make sure that you show up secure. And it's also about having a proper dating strategy, you see, because your anxiety will be triggered. You see, it can happen. You are human, so your anxiety can get triggered, but your job is to overcome that. Okay. And what I want to say as well is that even when you're gonna work on your femininity and all of that, you're gonna challenge him and you're gonna see him put in more effort for you, but it doesn't mean that he won't challenge you. You see, so what you need is that you need to learn how to ride that wave to the so that even when life throws challenges at you, you overcome that and you still have the upper hand. You see, because what attracts you is him being a challenge. Other men are chasing you and all of that, but they aren't challenging enough. That's the reason why you aren't giving them your attention. You want to challenge, but since you want to challenge, and acknowledging it is important as well. Like, it's important for you to acknowledge what attracts you in a man. You see, when you're gonna do that, you're gonna do half of the job. Like, saying yes or no to a guy will be faster. You're gonna waste less time as well. You see. And I have a question now. Do you feel like the modern man doesn't want to commit? Is it like something that you keep telling yourself, or maybe you hear your friends say, oh, today men don't want commitment, they just want casual hookups and and they are frustrated by that. Is it how you feel as well? So there is something that I want to share. Like, that's it's not true that the modern man wants to hook up with a bunch of women. That's not true at all. And you know what? Them being in a committed relationship gives them a lot of benefits, a lot more than you. You see, because actually you, when you are single, you have a lot more benefits, because think about it, you can wear the same dress and go on a date with different men. You have nothing to pay, you can wear the same dress, you don't have to buy anything. And yeah, you get princess treatment, compliments left and right, gifts, and all of that. So you see, being single actually for women is really can still be rewarding. You see, when you put yourself, in the right circle, you make sure that you look good, you get compliments left and right, quality dates and all of that. So yeah, actually you are the one losing when you are committed, because unless it's amazing, a relationship isn't worth it for women. And there is a study actually, like that say that people who are in a neutral relationship, or even people who are in a toxic relationship or even a neutral relationship, they will be happy if they chose to be single than staying in a toxic or even a neutral relationship. So it means that getting commitment is only worth it when the guy is amazing and the dynamic is amazing. You see. So yeah, what I want to share as well is that, yeah, for men, being in a committed relationship is particularly rewarding, especially when he's successful. You're gonna see that he's even more successful. What's happening when a guy is single, whether he's broke or rich? The only thing that's gonna stimulate him is getting women. So for men, it's like women first and then the rest. You see, so he can be super successful. If he doesn't have a woman, he's gonna be more productive at work, because part of his energy will go to look for women. It's important for men to feel like they are getting female attention, women attention. You see, and that's the reason why you have some men sending you emojis, stickers, and all of that, but it doesn't lead to any dates or anything serious. And the reason for that is that they need validation. You see, so when they see, oh, when I send an emoji to Giselle, she answers, oh, she gives me attention. Oof, thanks God, I'm still a man. You see, that's basically what's going on, what goes on in their mind, if I have to simplify male psychology. And maybe right now you're like, yeah, he buys me gifts, and he takes me to nice places, he took me to Europe, but he doesn't want to commit. Well, the reason for that is that he's not committing because it doesn't make sense to him to commit. You see, it's not that it's a very complicated choice to make, it's just that he's not in love, and he's thinking, yeah, if I commit, getting out of this relationship gonna be really painful. I'm gonna have a lot of drama and all of that. That's the reason why I insist he really needs to feel like committing to you was his idea. You see? Because if you're the one pushing commitment, he's gonna think, in the past I have committed to a woman who pushed commitment and I was miserable. She makes me miserable, but I just can't leave her, because if I leave, I won't have anyone else. I don't have the skills to chase women. It's hard for me to get women, and I don't know when the next lady will come. I don't know if I can get better, and all of that. So yeah, that's a lot of frustration for them. So most of them, whether just keep you as a casual hookup and still have a bit of companionship, a bit of affection as well, because it matters, emotional support, have someone to cook and clean for them, and basically have a boyfriend experience. That's really something that I talk about a lot, like that girlfriend experience. So you can feel like, oh, I have a girlfriend, it feels nice, and I don't have to to close the doors. You see, I can still keep my options open. I can still stay on Bumble. I can still try something with the women at the office and all of that. You see, so this is how they think. And yeah, so if you if you meet a guy and it has been a pattern for you, the guys that you like, you have casual hookups, they buy you gifts and all of that, but you see that they still don't want to commit, it means that you need to have a look at your strategy and at what you do. You see? And by the way, I'm gonna offer a free consultation to 3 of you. So yeah, make sure to send me a DM. You can just send me live, okay? Send me live in the DM me live, and I will know that you watched the replay or the live session, okay? So yeah, but and I also would say that if you want commitment and you have many things working for you already, a nice job, great friends, yeah, you are emotionally stable and all of that, but it's only when you date men that you like that your anxiety is triggered. I really recommend you to tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna focus for the next 6 months, solve the issue that I have in my love life, and then move on to the next goal. You see, it's just like with fitness. When you want to lose weight, you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna focus on this for the next 6 months, and then I can just stabilize my weight and then move on to the next goal. You see, that's really the approach that I want for you. And I find it sad that most of the time we feel like getting a great guy will just happen, and we don't have to do anything. We don't have to dress up. We don't have to socialize. We don't have to work on our soft skills. We don't have to work on our dating strategy. It will just happen, and then we meet a guy that we like. Our anxiety is through the roof. We don't understand why we don't feel like we don't really have the guy. Why it's so hard to get commitment. Why you are so frustrated. Why you are so heartbroken. Why you have hope but you don't see progress. You see, there is a bit of work that you need to do up front. Oh, Pretty Baby says that the video is freezing. Is it your case as well? Hi, Lo. Is the video freezing for you as well? Or maybe let me try with. Okay, Sandra says that it's not freezing for her. Okay, so it might be your internet connection. And yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna put a replay on my YouTube channel. Okay. So I'm going through. So Pretty Baby is saying not my experience. Okay. Hi, Nadine. Okay, awesome. So Pretty Baby is saying that it's fine now for her. Awesome. Hi, Tuba. Hi, Nadine. Awesome. So yeah, if you find that when there is a guy that you like, it's hard to get commitment, and they say whatever reason, like, oh yeah, I can't commit because I have too much work, or I can't commit because last time I fell in love when I was 5 years old, I got my heart broken or whatever. So I really want you to ignore everything they're gonna say. They're gonna say after the but, like, oh, you are an amazing woman, but blah blah blah. You are an amazing woman. The connection is amazing, but I can't be with a woman who has a child. Okay, it's not your child the issue. It's not his job the issue. He's just not in love. And also, if you have noticed that a lot of the men that you meet are telling you that you're absolutely beautiful and all of that, but they just want to sleep with you. You might be discouraged and feel like, yeah, the modern man just want to hook up with me, but that's not that at all. The thing is that he looked at you and he knew that, okay, with this girl it's just gonna be sex. Okay, he just knew. And often time it could be that you are extremely beautiful, like you have a nice body, but you aren't his real type. The way all men are capable of saying that Beyonce is attractive, you see, but his real type is Emirata, you see, more like white, skinny with boobs, you see. But that guy who dreams of a woman like Emirata can still say that Beyonce is attractive. So when you deal with a man who is like that and who makes you understand that you won't have more than... Hi, Frankie. How are you? Hi, Asa. So, yes, when you deal with a man who tells you that, yeah, you are amazing, beautiful, and all of that, but he doesn't want more, it's usually like that. It's because you aren't his real type. Okay, and you need to let him go. And actually, it's easy to spot those men because they won't put in too much effort. They're gonna compliment you a lot, but they're gonna make you understand as well that with you it will just be a casual hookup, and you have to get rid of this man really fast because they are time wasters basically. Frankie's saying exactly. Yes, a lot of men will waste your time. Like you need to know it. And I feel like most women start to understand this as they age. I feel like it's only when you're in your early 20s that you are more naive about men, but with maturity you start to know men really well. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna put the replay on YouTube. I want to come back more. Like I'm always like, yeah, I do a lot of lives and then I stop. So yeah, I need to be consistent with this. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, please go on YouTube, drop a comment on my latest reel. I don't know if we on YouTube we say short. Drop a comment on my latest short, and then yeah, if I feel like it's something that, if the challenge that you mentioned is something that many women could benefit from, I'm gonna go live again about it, or I can create a short video to answer you. And again, don't forget that I'm offering 3 of you a free consultation when you DM me live. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. It's almost my bedtime. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.